Hello viewers and welcome to Africa and Beyond Television Network once again, and we are taking a look on new developments in Mozambique right there. The South African government is called onto the Mozambican parties to commit to an urgent dialogue so that they save lives, property and infrastructure. So this is a statement which was given on 24 December 2024, which reads, following the proclamation, final electoral results by the Constitutional Council of Mozambique, South Africa has noted with concern the ongoing violence and the subsequent disruptive protest in reaction to the announcement. South Africa calls on all parties to commit to an urgent dialogue that will heal the country and set it on a new political and developmental trajectory. Furthermore, South Africa is ready to assist Mozambique in any manner to facilitate this dialogue. The South African government will continue working with SADC and other multilateral agencies in supporting a lasting solution to the current impasse. South Africa calls on all parties to exercise restraint and calm. And this is the statement from the South African government. And it's very, very interesting to see this new development. So I think the minister is RONALD Lamola is the one who is trying to facilitate this dialogue between VNANCIO Mondlane as well as the FRELIMO leadership. So what is very, very important is to know that there was an opportunity for the Mozambique government to hold this dialogue, but Nyusi was not serious. He spanned the calls by VNANCIO Mondlane to use, video conferencing as a matter of connecting between those in Mozambique and him who is outside Mozambique. So they simply ignored him, and now they are actually being forced, or they're now being pushed by South Africa to have dialogue. Dialogue is key in each and every country. When you have a political impasse, dialogue is key, and dialogue brings solutions. So VNANCIO Mondlane does have a team which listens to him very, very carefully. The people in Mozambique, they don't want anyone else except Mondlane, and they listen very, very well to Mondlane when he speaks, which means it's very, very important to negotiate with him, to have dialogue with him, and probably find a lasting solution. And the solution is not to have a unit government. The solution is not to have FRELIMO as the government. The solution is to give those who won the election their mandate. And I believe that VNANCIO Mondlane won this election because if he didn't, no one could have gone into the streets to protest. So if you look at the people who are protesting, and the ruling party does not have such kind of people. They tried it. They failed onto the streets. So the Duke says they want to annihilate the opposition leadership of Mozambique into submissions only because the Constitutional Council has made a pronouncement that we know. And this is at their best business interest and not that of the well-being of Mozambicans. Masses, no retreat, a luta continua. So I believe that it is going to reach a point where the people of Mozambique will not listen to VNANCIO, but will push for VNANCIO to become president. So if the military continues to work with those in protesting, then it will be an advantage for the people of Mozambique, because they are what they are pushing for will likely be realized very, very soon. So I believe that they need to continue to push. They need to continue to work so hard to make sure that they realize what they need. South Africa has been part and parcel of the looting cabal, the brigade of looters. Look at what happened in 2008 in Zimbabwe. They came to facilitate the GNU, which has brought the same pain and suffering for the people of Zimbabwe time and again. So it's very, very important to know that South Africa is not a good negotiator, is not a good facilitator. It can't be trusted at all. This is what's happening in Mozambique so far. We'll wait to see how VNANCIO Mondlane is going to respond. Remember, VNANCIO is in South Africa, and it also makes it very, very difficult for him not to be part or not to accept this kind of dialogue, which means you will need to cooperate with whatever which will be happening on the level of intergovernmental discussions. But his supporters on the ground will need to put more pressure so that FRELIMO exits power totally. So they are very, very close. If the military continues to support the people, then it's a plus for them. Thank you very much, everyone, for coming. Let us meet in other episodes as well as other broadcasts.